Good morning, everyone. At least it's morning right now when I am recording this video. I just woke up about a half hour or so ago. Didn't sleep good last night. Had a really hard time falling asleep, which I never have a problem, but a lot of things on my mind. And then I finally fell asleep and I slept till it's almost 8 o'clock, and I never sleep till 8 o'clock. If you watch me on here, you will know that I normally go to bed by like 9:30 and I am up by usually around 6. Back at my other house right now, came down for the weekend to spend some time with my lovely grandchildren, have my Sapphira with me. This is monster trucks I have for my grandson. He's going to be coming over here in a little bit, and he loves monster trucks. But anyways, I have Sapphira with me. Ed is up north doing some hunting. His hunting buddy is with him, and he has Callie, my cat, up there. And I came down just to spend the weekend with my grandkids. Was not planning on making a video. And in fact, I don't even know if I'm going to post this video. I'm just going to talk a little bit, and then I'm going to watch it back, and then I'm going to decide whether I'm going to post it or not. I don't even know completely what I'm going to say in this video. I'm just going to say what's on my heart and go from there. So I also have a coffee. I just ran to Tim Hortons. This is a very large coffee. The reason why I got an extra large, I never get extra large from Tim Hortons, but I don't have a coffee maker here. I do have a French press here, and it's acting wonky. It's like the little screen thing keeps coming loose, and you get grounds in your coffee, and it's time to pitch it. But I've been holding on to it because I don't have any other coffee maker here. So when I come down here, So anyways, I ran this morning to Tim Hortons and got me an extra large coffee, and I drink coffee a couple of times in the day. So I thought I'll get an extra large and I will put it in the refrigerator, and then I'll warm the rest up later on. I wanted to talk a little bit about the LMNT controversy that is going around right now across social media, and mean people. By the way, when you are a social media content creator, mean people just come out of the woodwork. I know it's part of what goes along with being on social media. I understand that, and I do get comments from time to time that are rude, and I used to get my feelings really hurt when I first started doing this. But now I've learned to just disregard those comments. I don't even pay attention to those comments anymore. But Sapphira's got a little scratch. Get it, Sapphira? All right. A lot of you have probably already heard what's going on with LMNT. I recommend that you go over to Indigo Neely. She has a channel here on YouTube, and she is a down-to-earth person, and she explains things just like they are. And I watched her video last night, and she did an amazing job explaining about LMNT and what's going on. I myself don't even understand the full scope of it all. I work for LMNT as a promoter. That's all I do. I just promote their product. LMNT contacted me a couple of years ago and asked me if I wanted to try doing some spots in my videos, which are little kind of commercial ad snippets that you add into your video. A lot of people out there don't realize that when we as content creators do these kind of ads in our videos, we work with the company and sign contracts with them. And there's like legal, like all this stuff you have to read through and sign and agree to the amount of money that you get paid, because we do get paid to promote those items. And you also agree on the time frame that you're going to have in your video. You agree on how many spots per month you're going to do in your video. You agree on what you're going to say in the videos and all that. It's a big contract, and you sign it. And so I take those kind of things seriously. When I sign a contract, I make sure that I read the contract. I also make sure that I know the product that I am going to be promoting very well. and I had used LMNT, and I researched. You all know, if you follow me on this channel, I research my ingredients for the most part. I try to eat pretty clean in the way I eat. I did my personal research and decided that LMNT would be a good product for me. And again, I will say that when I show you things on these videos, foods, supplements, whatever it may be, is what I take. It is what I eat. It's what I feel is best for me and what makes me feel the best. And then I like to share that with people. I would expect and think that people who are really concerned about ingredients and that kind of thing would do their own research before they even decided to take anything that I decided was okay for myself. My channel is all about my health journey. I have turned my health around 180, right? When you spin it around the opposite way. One time I said 360 by accident. And let me tell you, people let me know that I said it wrong. People will be so condescending and so rude to all of us content creators. We're just laying our lives out there right in front of hundreds of thousands of people to see. We're not perfect people. We're just sharing what we have found that works best for us. And hopefully somebody who might be struggling in their health or in their weight in some way can glean some things and learn some things that can help them as well. So people need to learn to do their own research and not rely on us as content creators to tell you what to eat, tell you what you should be, what supplements you should be taking, what protein powders you should be taking, all of those things. We present the material, and then you need to do your own research. If you are so concerned about ingredients, do your own research. But going back to LMNT, coffee, gotta take a drink of coffee. As long as I have been working for LMNT, it has been on LMNT's website that maltodextrin, a very small amount of maltodextrin, 4 milligrams, I believe, in each packet of LMNT, it's on their website. Now, I will tell you, I will agree with a lot of people out there who have said it's very hard to find it on their website. You have to kind of Google it and do some search to find it on the website, but it has been on the website all this time. So I am just trying to understand this all myself, but from what I've heard from other content creators, and that maltodextrin is a dry ingredient. When you have anything with natural flavors, that may be fruit juice or whatever they use for natural flavors, they spray that, they put that on the maltodextrin and let it dry out. It makes the natural flavors powdery so that they can put it into like drink mixes, pork rinds that are flavored. Maltodextrin is in so many things that it doesn't have to state it on the package that there's maltodextrin in it. It will just be included in the natural flavors because it's a carrier of the natural flavors. Now, if I'm saying this wrong, don't come at me. I am just explaining how I understand it to be. So please don't come at me. I have had so many people come at me over this past week. I'll get to that in a minute. But anyways, so maltodextrin is used in a lot of products that have natural ingredients that are dry, that are powders and that kind of thing, all right? LMNT did some third-party testing. I don't know why they didn't do it in the very beginning. People have said, well, then they should have done it in the very beginning. I don't know why. They just did some third-party testing and found out that the people that they get their natural flavors from, the company where they get their natural flavors from, had more maltodextrin in it than believed to be. And I'm not going to say the numbers because I'm not sure what they were. I know that they were milligrams, but they were like more than the 4 milligrams that stated on the website. All right. So deep breath. LMNT at that time came out with a statement. It is on their website. If you go to their website, it says updated, and it actually talks about the maltodextrin. I had no inkling of a clue to any of this that was going on. Why are you itching so much? You want me to scratch it? Oh my goodness, why are you so itchy? Puppy hugs always make you feel better. So anyways, when all this happened, I had no, so I guess she wants to cuddle. Maybe she feels my my hurt in all of this. So anyways, when this all came out, I was quiet for a few days because I was kind of in shock as well. Didn't know exactly what to say or what to do at the moment. And I started getting bombarded. I cannot believe how many people actually take the time out of their day to let content creators, because I know it's happened to other content creators, because I talk with other content creators. I have become friends with other people who do the same thing that I do. We may not have met physically yet, but there are content creators in this space that I am friends with, and we chat a lot about things like this. And I'm not the only one that has been getting bombarded with messages, emails, people saying, did you see what's going on with LMNT? Like I'm living under a rock or something. Like I don't see what's going on. I'm in this space. I see what's going on. I'm not quick to speak about things. I want to let it play out for a little bit and see what's going on. I'm in shock as well. Okay. So I immediately didn't get on YouTube and talk about it because I'm like all of you, I'm like blown away. So anyways, I get bombarded. I have ways of people don't. She sees little critters outside. She wants to go nuts. I have my business email down below this YouTube for business inquiries, coaching inquiries, that kind of thing. I cannot believe the people that will take the time out to send me an email, private message requests on my personal Facebook. By the way, when people send messages that are not friends with me on my Facebook, the way I have it set up, there is a squirrel right here, right outside the window. So, but the way I have it set up, listen, watch the people, okay? All right, don't bark. The way I have it set up on my Facebook is that when people send me messages that don't know me on Facebook, they have to request to send a message to me. And I don't even see those messages. I don't even see them until one day by accident, I'll click on something and I'll see that over the months, I have gotten so many message requests on my personal Facebook from people trying to tell me different things. I also have an Instagram and I get PMs over there from people. Have you seen what is going on with LMNT? Are you going to continue to promote their products even though they lied, blah, blah, blah? Bombarded from all directions. I was laying in bed trying to just look at my phone at the end of the night, just kind of going, I'm the kind of person, you all. I'm not that person, no screens after a certain time. I like to lay in bed and look at my phone before I go to sleep. And it doesn't really inhibit me falling asleep. So anyways, I was laying there and looking at my phone and I started getting all these messages and I was like, what is wrong with people? Message LMNT, don't message me. I'm just a little content creator over here promoting some products that I think are pretty good to promote because I enjoy them myself, okay? Don't come after me and attack me because LMNT just found out that there's more maltodextrin in their product than they thought. So I was laying there and I was so upset, and I even went over to my Facebook group and I just posted a big rant over there. And it's one of those things where you post it and then you go to sleep and then you wake up the next morning and you regret that you posted it. That was exactly me. I posted a rant and then got up this morning. I kind of forgot about it. And then I opened up my Facebook and started seeing all these responses from my lovely people over there. I love you all so much over there in that group. But I wasn't specifically targeting my Facebook group, there may be some people from my Facebook group that have sent me messages. There may be people that aren't even subscribed to me on YouTube that just watch me that have sent me messages. There may be people that just watch me on Instagram that have sent me messages. I can't keep track of all the people's names and their little screen names and all of that. I don't know who people are when they send me comments and stuff. I don't know. There are people that I know their names and their pictures, and they'll send me a comment or whatever on YouTube, and I know that they're a frequent commenter and you get to know them that way. But when you see like all these different people sending you messages, it's like, what is going on? I don't even know myself, people. I don't even know myself. So message LMNT about your concerns. They're the company. They are the ones that, I know that we as content creators are the ones that promote it for the companies. Years ago, before there was YouTube, there was the thing called commercials that would come on TV, and companies paid advertisers to play commercials on TV, and that's how they got their content out. Now that a lot of people don't watch regular TV anymore, they watch YouTube and they watch all these other things, these companies reach out to us to pay us to do commercials for them, and that's how they get their products out. So I'm very careful when I use a product. I make sure that it is something I'm going to use myself and that I believe in. I'm not going to promote just something because someone offered me enough money to make a car payment every month to show their product, because it can be tempting at times when you are offered a good amount of money. I have turned down good amounts of money. I work for LMNT. They work for LMNT, and then they're like a go-between. They have offered me different products that I check out before I say yes. And it is hard when it is enough money to maybe make a car payment in a month, every month, and you sign a contract and you're going to be getting that money. It's very hard to turn that down. I'm not going to lie. But I will tell you that there are times when they have contacted me with a certain product or a supplement, and I read about it and I said, no, I can't really promote that product because it has wheat in it or it has this ingredient in it, and I don't use that, and I can't promote something that I don't use for myself. You all don't see that behind the scenes stuff. You all don't see the constant emails that go back and forth between companies trying to get us as content creators to sign on to do something. Number one, do I plan on continuing to use LMNT? I use LMNT all week when this was going on. I use it every day. And if I don't take electrolytes, I get leg cramps really bad in the middle of the night. I don't want to have those. LMNT helps me in a positive way. Will I switch to the unflavored or the cans? Do you know the cans of their sparkling LMNT does not have maltodextrin because it doesn't have dry ingredients in it, all right? It's the flavored packets of LMNT. So if you want to continue to use LMNT as myself and you do not want to have the maltodextrin, all you have to do is use the unflavored packets or the sparkling, the cans of sparkling. If you don't want to use LMNT, it does not hurt my feelings at all. If I continue to use it and you don't want to use it, that's perfectly fine. Do you know that there are other electrolyte brands out there? And I'm not going to mention them, but you need to do research. They have natural flavors in them. And I will almost 100%, probably 99%, because I'm not going to say for sure, guarantee that there is some maltodextrin in there because it is used as a flavor carrier in most powdered products that is in our kind of foods. So do your research on those. I will continue to use LMNT. It has not affected me negatively. I have still lost weight over my journey. I have been able to heal my body of many different ailments, and I'm doing just fine. I will personally, for myself, I feel that it doesn't hurt me in any way, and I will continue to use LMNT. Will I continue to use LMNT in the future? I don't know. I can't predict the future. All right. So will I continue to promote LMNT in my videos? So this is really hard. This is where I'm between a rock and a hard place, because on one hand, I use LMNT And I have a contract with LMNT. And on the other hand, I have people who are coming at me, just coming at me because I am using LMNT and I'm talking about LMNT in my 1 minute spot 4 times a month in my videos. Okay. That's what my contract is. A 60-second spot 4 times a month. If that hurts you, that I'm talking about a product that I use 1 minute out of 4 videos that I make probably 4 or 5 videos a week, maybe 20 videos a month. And 4 of those videos, I have a 1 minute video spot for LMNT, for a product that I use. If that offends you so much that you can't follow the rest of my content and just fast forward through that little blip, then I don't know what to tell you. The problem is not with me. The problem is not with me. So I have been back and forth about this. I have been back and forth about, will I continue to make my spots? What if I lose my subscribers? What will happen? What will happen? I'm making money now that we're depending on because my husband is injured and we're depending on my money now, and things could really change for me if I continue to promote this. Okay, so y'all don't know what goes on in my mind. I'm an overthinker. I've been torn up over this over the past week. So I have to do what I have to do for my channel, for my position that I'm in, and I will continue to promote the products that I use. You may not be able to use the protein powder that I use because it has stevia in it, or because it bloats you for some reason, or you have some kind of aversion to it. I don't know. You may not be able to use that. That's okay. I'm just presenting products to people out there. Now, will I change the way that I talk in my spots? Absolutely. I am going to let my viewers know that there is maltodextrin in the flavored packets. If you don't want maltodextrin, if you are sensitive to maltodextrin, you do not need to buy the flavored packets. Buy the unflavored packets if you want to use LMNT. Buy the cans of sparkling if you want to use LMNT. Of all the electrolytes out there, LMNT is pretty good comparable to a lot of the other ones that are out there that I won't mention. I will be transparent when I promote my little LMNT product that a lot of people out there use, a lot of people still enjoy. It doesn't affect them in a negative way, but there may be people out there that do have those sensitivities and they do need to know. I agree with that 100%. So I will make that known when I share my videos. So please, oh please, I hope this answers your questions. Don't bombard me with all of these questions. When something happens, it's really hard for us to kind of get a grip on what we're going to say because we're talking to thousands of people out there. We want to make sure that we've got the information. I'm not quick to speak. I like to think things over before I speak. So if something's going on, don't automatically assume and make judgments on us content creators. I will tell you, Indigo Neely is one of the sweetest YouTuber people out there that I know and watch. If people come at her in the comments with rude things, there's something wrong with those people, not her. So I'm telling you, people need to look into their own selves to see what they are saying when they get behind a keyboard, when they are talking to these people that are doing their best to share their journey, their not perfect journeys with all of you, to help you, to maybe help some people out, to maybe help some people feel better, to maybe help some people lose some weight and get rid of some migraines, get rid of some joint pain. That's what we're trying to do, okay? So don't come at the content creators, attacking them in the comments. It is so not helpful. It is so not helpful. So I just wanted to come on here. I'm not going to do any what I eat in a days today or even this weekend is when I get back up north. I will get back to my what I eat in a days, and I'll be sure to update you on deer camp that is going on right now in my house up there. When I left, there were trail cams and backpacks and bow and arrows. I don't know. They're not called bow and arrows, but whatever them things are, and all this stuff all over the place. They just took over my living room kitchen area, so I don't mind. I really enjoy it. But anyways, I'll update you on all that when I get back. I'm going to take a couple of days and enjoy my grandkids. I will see you all soon. Love you all. God bless.